Virgo. How are you doing, my wonderful earth sign? Last but not least, I love my Virgos. As a fellow Taurus, a fellow earth sign, I'm a Taurus. I am honored to have my Virgos last. All right, so if you are new here, welcome. My name is Amber, aka Jenny Jaguar, and this is my Jaguar's Den. This is a space dedicated to anyone on a path of deep healing, intuitive awakening, and breaking generational patterns that feel damn near impossible to escape. Now, I'm going to be doing a special two-part tarot reading designed to help you understand the aspects about yourself, including the stuff you can't see clearly, as well as hidden influences shaping your path forward. So, the very first spread I am going to do is the Who Am I spread. This is a 7-card spread that asks you to explore yourself a little deeper. Because once you can honestly look within and learn a little bit about yourself, what makes you tick, your insecurities, your weaknesses, all those good things, then you'll be able to be around other people and not be afraid of having those things be weapons formed against you. All right. Emotional intelligence and street smarts and book smarts is all that we need to create the life that we desire. Oh, and love. So, all that good stuff. All right. So, I'm just going to shuffle a little bit more. You may have distractions coming at you from every which way, Virgo. All right, so all right, first question. This is who I am right now. Second, what my Virgo doesn't know about themselves. Third, what you need to relinquish. Fourth, what you need to develop. 5, your current quest, like where you headed, where you going, what you striving for right now in particular. Number 6, outside positive influences. And 7, where will it lead? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Virgo, I don't know where you're going, but you need to change direction. Let's get into it. So we got the Lovers and the 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I don't know. You may have good intentions, but you might want to reconsider about who it is with. Okay. So let's get into it. First off, first question. Who is Virgo right now? We have 3 of Cups. I have respect. Yay. So, you know what? I love this because in traditional tarot, the 3 of Cups is like synonymous with third-party situations. So I like how in the manifestation tarot, it is 3 of Cups. I have respect. So, Virgo. come sit in the den, shall we? Let's talk. Now, this says parties, good times, and bon ami are all indicated by this card. This card also represents collaborations in the most wonderful sense. Working with others will make things happen and beckon positive results and a sense of communal achievement. It's a positive sign for sharing emotions with close friends or family and finding support in these relationships. This card highlights strong bonds of friendship and community. It's about the joy that comes from shared experiences and mutual support among friends or community members. Looking for love? Don't turn down invites as you might meet a keeper. Couples will be enjoying celebrations and good news at work and for family. All are starred. So you are probably at home enjoying the holiday season, just living it up. You probably playing karaoke, trying to get all the secrets and details out of your cousins. I see you, Virgo. Enjoy, enjoy. Now, number 2, what you don't know about yourself. Death. You embrace new beginnings. Do you find yourself transforming who you are and not really realizing it? What's that? Did I? Dang, I put that back all the way up. Okay. We're going to try this one, child. Holy Spirit, can you clarify this death card as it refers to what my Virgo doesn't know about themselves? Yeah. 3 cards or less. Ace of Pentacles. You're getting over the heartbreak of some family situation. Okay, so this can go one or two ways. Either you are healing from a heartbreak of a third-party situation, and you're surrounding yourself with loved ones to do it. And maybe you find yourself sitting pretty, posted up in the cut somewhere at a gathering or event, and you probably see your ex come in. Could be a Scorpio. And maybe this is a time for you to test, am I really healed from this? Am I okay? On the flip side, this could be somebody rushing in with communication. Maybe you have 2 options, and maybe you went with the one that you're more familiar with, and it didn't go out as you hoped. Or maybe you got caught up at this event, Virgo. And maybe these individuals knew each other. I don't know. Maybe this happened because you're realizing that you were cold-blooded already. And you're like, oh, I didn't realize my heart bled black. I'm out here being a motherfucking savage in these streets. Maybe you're doing this with your kids. Maybe it was like a family situation and you're trying to see your kids for the holidays and something happened and you're not going to be able to see your kids, or you won't be able to give them the Christmas that you want to. And maybe you're just like, okay, you know what? It's not the way that I want. I am rolling with the punches. Let's see. Let's see if the death card can give you any clarification as to what you don't know about yourself, Virgo. It says, a skeletal figure cloaked in black reminds us that the universal and timeless nature of chapters ending. Hold on, wait. A skeletal figure cloaked in black reminds us of the universal and timeless nature of chapters ending, but also of transformation and new beginnings. In the background, you can glimpse the rising sun, which symbolizes hope and new beginnings. It reminds us that even in the darkest of times, there is the potential for renewal and transformation. So, what are you doing with this opportunity? Tower hit, something did not happen the way you expected. Maybe it's disappointing, yes. But how are you going to use this pain to grow? Don't just sit in it and make a mess like a pig making puddles. Mud puddles. Mud puddles. So, are you going to dust yourself off and do something better? So at the feet of the death, there is a white rose reflective of purity and rebirth. From death and decay, new life can emerge. The river signifies the flow of time and the journey of the soul. The process of transformation is never ending and vital for growth and renewal. It's the 13th card, which in numerology means originality, transformation, and innovation. So maybe you don't realize that you are original or transformative, or you're being innovative. Maybe it's something happened, some setback happened, and you pivoted and you rolled with the punches so well that you didn't even realize how much of a boss you really are because of that, Virgo. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I know these messages can get really deep. So if you want to be discreet, but still let me know that it resonates, please drop a jaguar or some paw prints in the comment section. Trying to build this little community, have some fun in the Jaguar's den, Now, number 3. What my Virgo needs to relinquish. Virgo. There must be a time we put away childish things. 7 of Swords. I navigate challenges with wisdom and discretion. Maybe you have been too discreet about something and it's time to be more vocal about it. But then again, it's the 7 of Swords. Virgo, what you up to? Holy Spirit, can you clarify this 7 of Swords as to what my Virgo needs to relinquish? 7 of Swords is Gemini. Could you be dealing with this Gemini that you have to maneuver around? All right. And finally, can you clarify this 7 of Swords as to what my Virgo needs to relinquish? King of Swords. You need to find a way to get away from this King of Swords. It could be a business partner, like somebody in a contractual agreement, and maybe you need to get a lawyer. Maybe it is a lawyer that is on your back, and you like, I need to figure out how I can navigate this person. It's 4 of Wands, so maybe you're trying to navigate out of a divorce or something. Can you tell me more about this King of Swords in relation to Two of Pentacles? King of Swords, what are you navigating? Virgo? Oh, Lord, Virgo. I got King of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Lovers, Five of Wands. What? Virgo, what is this? So, it's like this King of Swords. Either you, Virgo, are this, but this is an air sign. So, Virgo, that I don't see that's you. Earth sign is Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. So, it's like this air sign. Possibly Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Is juggling either you, or maybe it's like a work situation and you're trying to figure out how to leave this contractual agreement for some job or opportunity that you actually love. Or maybe you're trying to figure out how to leave this toxic situation. Because you know how... Because I'm from Mississippi, and so there's this thing called Southern hospitality, which is really just fake. And so they're like, oh, hey, how's it? Oh my gosh, this is something that I really hate. So, first of all, I work in a hospital, and I find myself going, there's a tunnel, at least from one side, that connects all the different parts of the hospital. Above ground, it's like across the streets and stuff. Underground, you just go through the tunnel. And so, good hospital protocol, when you walk by another coworker, you're supposed to say, hi, how's it going? You're supposed to greet them. And so a greeting that I always like to say, hey, happy Monday, because it's like very cheerful. It's like, all right, hey, I'm being very nice, very kind, but I'm also keeping the fuck out. I'm not trying to have a conversation. So what most people would say is, hey, how's it going? And I hate that because it's alluding to you wanting somebody to open up and start a dialogue with you, when in actuality, you don't give a fuck. You just, yeah, hey, and get the fuck on, get going about your way. You're just like playing with fluff. And so maybe you're dealing with somebody who has that Southern hospitality that just wants to wheel you in, just to manipulate you to do something. I mean, because I know maybe it is a Gemini, because I know last time in the Gemini reading, go watch that. I did one reading. I was reading something one way, and then I was just like, wait a minute, hold on, I read that completely wrong. So maybe you are dealing with the air sign that does you like that. So yeah, definitely go read that. And it could be in a home situation, okay? And so that's how they can get your guard down so easily, because you are in a home family setting. And it's so uncomfortable to where you have to have your guard up in a situation to where you might actually like this person. Like, you're actually a great person, but you got fucked up ways. And so you may just be like, you know what, the best thing is just for me to step away, because this is like, I'm tired of, like, my nervous system can't handle this, okay? All right, so that's number 3. That's what you need to let go of. So this toxic dynamic. Number 4, what my Virgo needs to develop, the Empress, abundance. So maybe this person makes you feel like you need them, and you need to realize that you are abundant in yourself. Holy Spirit, can you clarify what you mean when you say the Empress is what my Virgo needs to develop? Yeah, because I believe in that Gemini reading, I was interpreting it as it was the 3 of Cups. But instead, it was the 3 of Pentacles, which means it was completely transactional. And so really be careful, because you may be coming into something thinking that it's all love, but somebody is looking at you like a meal ticket. And please be careful, because it may really hurt your feelings. Because they may really have you open like, yo, like you need to develop your abundant abilities. Oh. The Empress sit pretty for a reason, because she don't have to move. So maybe you need to up your protection, like understand like who you can trust. Look, toxic behavior, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Oh. All right. Holy Spirit, can you clarify this Empress as to what my Virgo needs to develop? I'm rooting for you, Virgo. Fake illusions. Can you tell me more about this fake illusions, what you need to develop? Maybe you draw unwanted attention to yourself. Clarity, change of perspective. Can we talk? Confession. Huh? What you need to develop. Fake clarity. Can we talk? Can you clarify fake illusions? Oh, gaslighting, denial, mind games, emotional control. Can you clarify clarity? Okay, so here's what I'm believing. The Empress, she sits on a throne. She makes judgment calls. She hires and fires. Dagnabbit. She is discerning. So you need to figure out, you need clarity about what this is. Is it emotional manipulations? Are they triggering you? Because if every time they say something, their voice gets higher, or they make your voice get higher, that's emotional manipulation. Clarity, clarified by new arrivals, time for a new direction, changes are ahead. Maybe you are pregnant, and maybe it's getting violent. Maybe you're not in a good direction. You're not in a good environment for your child, so you have to leave. Can you clarify? Can we talk? Healing, self-care. Tell me more. Divine timing, not yet. Trust the process, aligning. If this person tries to talk to you, not yet. They only want to talk, yes, romantic gesture. Don't accept anything anytime soon. They only want to rush in while the emotions are high. But once that high comes down and reality sets in, you will be like, fuck that nigga. Okay? Fuck that bitch. Alright? I don't discriminate. Wrong is wrong. Right is right. Okay? Alright, so number 5. What is my Virgo's current quest? Hangman, you don't know. Virgo. I am enlightened. That's what it is. It's like, I just want clarity. Lord says, let me know what to do. See, usually God doesn't let you know what to do because you are in the middle of a spiritual test. We will find out for sure in the next spread because that is one of the questions we will answer. But for now, let's just answer the Hangman as to your current quest. Okay, so it seems discombobulated as on first glance. He is quite comfortable looking at life from another angle for now. So you may be in an uncomfortable situation, but you're not quite ready to move yet because it's just like, hold on one second. Let me just make sure one thing before I hop up out of here. Since this card is number 12, the number of completion and the end of one cycle and the beginning of a number. So if you've been hearing or seeing 12, 1, 2, 1, 2, that's maybe a sign of completion for you. All right, so it says the Hangman signifies the need to release outdated patterns. It's a call to suspend action momentarily at least and reassess goals to make sure you are aiming for the right thing. Yeah, are you aiming for the right thing? You may be fighting yourself mentally. If you are single, it might be time to let go of that list of must-haves and open yourself to the universe's plan for you. In relationships, where was that? Letting go of control and embracing vulnerability could lead to a deeper connection. You know, that's funny because the death is the 13th. It's 13 and they're diagonal from each other. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's 2 and 5. And it's separated by a 3, which is like the 3 of Pentacles. Or so maybe it's some connection that is keeping you from making this change. Interesting. In finances, this card indicates a new perspective or approach could be wise. Reappraise certain spending habits or investments. That's probably why he's trying to stay with this dude. He's like, as motherfucking manipulative as he is, or she is, she got all the dough. He got all the dough. So I can't freaking leave, dagnabbit. Learn how to, maybe this is the test. Learn how to get out of uncomfortable learn how to get out of uncomfortable situations by depending on yourself, being self-sufficient, being disciplined. You don't know why you might need to learn how to save and put money in different assets moving forward in the future. Who knows? You might have a big business, okay? You might have a big business now. This person might have a big business. They might be hiding money from you, which is why you need to review the contracts, okay? And find loopholes. All right? So the law of attraction requires a clear and positive vision for wealth. So do your research and collect your thoughts, then push forward with a plan. In the context of work, the hangman suggests that now may not be the time for aggressive career moves. Instead, weigh up your goals and values. Are you chasing positions or projects that don't feel right for you? Long term, is this really what I want? Let me know. All right, authenticity is key when it comes to feeling fulfilled. So it's all about authenticity. Wow, I feel like that was a Schoolhouse Rock special. I know it's electricity, but authenticity, authenticity. Uh, um, Number 6. Jeez, this is long. It's just on the first one. 3 of Wands. Outside positive influences. So somebody is taking action on your behalf. I expand my horizons with every step I take. Every step I take. Holy Spirit, can you clarify this 3 of Wands as an outside positive influence? It's like communication. Somebody fighting. Somebody fighting about this third party situation. Maybe you caught somebody in a third party situation and they're trying to manipulate you. Maybe you caught them cheating while you were pregnant. Child. You know, people get people pregnant just to keep them. What is that? Sexual manipulation? I don't know. Child. That ain't my business, but I'ma pray for you. I expand my horizons with every step I take. Maybe that's what the Empress is. You trying to, okay, boss bitch vibes. Page of Pentacles, you're manifesting something. Okay, Holy Spirit, can you clarify this 3 of Wands for outside positive influences for my Virgo? You trying to be the store, baby. But this 7 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, Magicians, Page of Swords. Can you clarify the 7 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, Death? You got people like, where is this where is Virgo? What is the star? Is what, Aquarius? But it's a naked woman, so it looks like a Virgo. 10 of Pentacles, Death, clarifying the 7 of Wands. Maybe there's a family dynamic or a group dynamic, and it's just like, I don't know where I stand with any of y'all. So I'd rather stand alone. And maybe you decided to do that and you're succeeding at it. And they're watching you succeed. Maybe this Aquarius, this air sign, the star, it could be a woman. Maybe you left them in confusion, thinking, "Oh, we gonna be a family." Yeah, yeah. I'm about to go run to the store real quick. Yeah, yeah. I'll be right back. Child, you done left town. Okay, distance. Or maybe it's this masculine energy. Three's a crown. Maybe this masculine energy left because of the child. What? Maybe the responsibility scared this air sign. I don't know. Take what resonates. Please leave the rest. I really wasn't expecting to read no mess, so I'm gonna leave it right there. But that is your current quest. No outside positive influence. So I don't know what to say with that. 3 of Wands. Expand your horizons with every step you take. That was what I don't know. Okay. Please make it make sense to me. I know this is a lot. It gets deep. So if you don't want to specifically say what resonates, but confirm, please leave a jaguar or a cat paw in the comment section. It also helped me pick up on your energy better. Like, all that good stuff. Subscribe if you want more of these readings on a monthly basis. Because don't you hate going year after year, not going anywhere further in your life? We're going to stop that, okay? Now, number 7. Oh my gosh, it took so long just to get through the first one. No, I love being with y'all. Don't get me wrong. I'll just be surprised sometimes. But anywho, where will it lead? 10 of Swords. So just from this reading, you're going to sit up here and it started off with a 3 of Cups. So it seems like you are going to, right now, you are enjoying some situation. And then you're going to think about it and be like, nah, fuck this. You really did one on me. Like, you really tried me, Lucius. Okay. Now you better bring the cookie out, okay? And not cookie lions, okay? If you know, you know. But it says, I acknowledge endings are necessary for new beginnings. And sometimes those endings have to hurt just to make sure that you don't open those doors again. Okie dokie. Let's go, Smokey. Now, Page of Cups. Sometimes it may really be pregnant. Or it may really have to do with a child. Oh my gosh. Because I really didn't see your a lot of earth out here. 3 of Pentacles on the floor. So maybe it's going to be like some small offer, some small gesture or something. I don't know. But let's tap into these secrets. Let's see if we can understand why it's so hard for you to leave. Get out right now. It's the end of you and me. All right, so like I said, going into the secret spread, this 7-card spread is going to help reveal the hidden layers shaping your choices, patterns, and inner motivations. The questions I will ask in this reading include: what is your secret desire? What is your secret hate? What is your secret challenge? What do you secretly need? Your secret test? Your secret motivation, and what can you actually accomplish? All right. King of Swords. Somebody keeps wanting to sabotage. Empress in reverse. Look, this guy does not want you to leave. He's trying to, man, woman, this person is trying to knock you off your rocker. They trying to have you worried and scurried. Screwed. Screwed. I gotta, what about me? What about me, Lucius? What is it? There was that thing from, I gotta put me first. I gotta put me first. Yeah, maybe that's why I said cookie, because of that. Me. That's probably how you feeling. You probably like, I gotta put me first. I gotta put me first. All right, so here we go. Holy Spirit, can you help me find the answers to these secrets, my Virgo, so they can move forward with clarity and grace? Okay. Hearing bad bitches on it. Oh my God, my nose. It's like a little fairy or something, like that to my nose. Oh my gosh, and it's just all around the nostril. Just all around the nostril. And then I got these nails. You can't scratch. It don't scratch the same with your regular nails. It don't. It don't scratch the same. And y'all just be sitting here getting your nails done all the time. Okay. Okay. All right. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It keeps giving me work. I don't know. Please let me know in the comments how this all resonates, because relationships comes out. This stuff might be affecting your career. It might be pushing you to, maybe you are the star or the face or something, and your spouse or something, or the company or something, is making it hard for you to even like show up every day, and you just really just trying to figure out how to break free, how to keep doing something you're passionate about but still break free from it at the same time. All right, so secret desire is 2 of Pentacles. You want to balance things out. I gracefully balance my responsibilities. It may be hard juggling everything. I don't blame you. Number 2, you secretly hate. 4 of Pentacles, I manage my resources wisely, ensuring prosperity. Maybe you hate budgeting. Because I was saying something earlier about how you may need to break free from this person, but your issue could be saving or budgeting properly. Holy Spirit, Clarify cards. Can you clarify this card for my spirit? Four of Pentacles for what you secretly hate. Maybe you hate holding back from this person. Yo, this stuff just wants to fall out all the time. Page of Wands, Ten of Cups, Sun. It's like you want to create this happy thing, but it's like, oh, I just not realized who I'm creating it with. An ass hat. Okay. Ugh. I know in the Gemini reading, please go read Gemini. You could be dealing with a Gemini. Or you may have Gemini in your chart. Maybe a Gemini moon or whatever. But I know in Gemini, I was at the beginning of Gemini. So maybe you're like a Virgo moon or rising. You're like a Gemini sun or rising or something. But I mean, at the beginning of Geminis, I was like all flustered, like, oh my gosh, somebody like is trying to knock me off my rocker because something really good was happening. It started off like a really good reading for a Gemini. But I like the energy I was in prior to was like, oh. So let me go check that out. I don't know. Okay, so Four of Pentacles, can you clarify for what my Virgo secretly hates? Maybe you hate doing it all on your own because at one point you did and you failed. And now that you have a little one to take care of, the pressure is getting worse. And so now you're just like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. But the devil's at the bottom of the deck. So it's like your fears, your obsessions, not even obsessions, like your insecurities, your doubts. You are allowing yourself to stay bound. You know, their chains are loosed, so you can easily take it off. So what are your chains? Fears, doubts, insecurities. Somebody had messages. You probably gonna find it and it's gonna break your heart. It could be betrayal in a business. Oh my gosh, you were trying to cut me out of a deal. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You're Virgo. Could be you in the air sign. Okay. Enough of the shuffle. Let's get this clarified. Can you clarify one more time for Virgo what this Four of Pentacles is? This is still just your secret hate. The chaser, divine timing, attachment, seeking validation. So you need to learn to release your attachment to this jugaboo. Okay? Ice them out. Okay? If he don't ice you out, then ice him out. No, that's probably no. Okay, we're not taking bribes. Ice them out. Your secret challenge, death. Okay, 3 again. Oh, that's so fitting. It's 3 as in 3 of Pentacles. So this 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, this 3 dynamic, okay? So yeah, you definitely need to let that go. Number 4, 10 of Wands. Your secret need. You need to release the burdens that do not serve you. You know you're uncomfortable. If you're not pregnant, you are ready to give birth to a new life. And wasn't I saying something earlier, like you were trying, like what something, maybe this could have been Gemini reading, but how you could be, this relationship could be affecting your work. And it happens all the time. Oh my gosh, what is that? Inventing Anna? That Netflix documentary about the girl who lied and said she was that trust fund baby from Austria or Russia or somewhere. Child, she had that girl stressed at work, okay? Don't have that man worry you. Don't have that woman worry you. Okay? That ain't nothing but Satan. Let them burdens go. Alright, number 5. Your secret test. 7 of Cups. Make choices with clarity. Are you making choices out of emotions, out of comfort, out of stability? You are that stability, okay? You are an empress. Even if you are a man. Sorry, child, it's been a long day. I gotta eat something. But you are the empress. Even if you are a masculine energy or a man, whatever. That empress energy is somebody that is not aggressive, because maybe this person wants to see you aggressive. An empress does not get off her throne. Okay. What was it? If you watched Game of Thrones, who is that girl, Dracarys? Oh my gosh, I can't remember her name. But the Dragon Queen. She stayed calm and cool. Very rarely did people get up off her seat. But when they made her stand. So you wait. You wait and you allow God to fight your battles. So this is a test. Okay? Make your choices with clarity. Because if you put the vengeance in your hand, if you lash out, that's you taking matters into your hand. But if you turn the other cheek, okay, that's how you're going to play it. Okay. All right. Okay. You got me. Ouch. And they may got you, he may got you really, she may got you real good. But don't let them see you sweat. You go and you cry this shit out, and then you thug it out in the morning, okay? You heal. They don't need to see your tears, because those tears for you are for healing. Those tears for them, that is for satisfaction. You don't owe them the satisfaction, because I promise you, when you leave and the smoke clears and they realize that all they got is cups full of sand, salt, and possibly STDs, they will realize you are long gone. Okay? Long gone. All right, so number 6, what is my Virgo's secret motivation? faith. Child, you just going on prayer like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I got to get the hell out of here. Let's read this one. It says the Fool embodies the archetype of the hero's journey, embarking on an adventure, leaving behind the safety of their known world to explore uncharted territory. Okay, so here's the thing. The Fool is 0, and it's smack dab in the middle. So even if you are leaving with nothing, you have the potential to gain everything. And the difference is that it is yours. Okay? So don't think of worst case scenario. Think of best case scenario. And plan in a way that you believe your future self would navigate this situation. So I would just take a couple of days and just ask yourself, because one thing, your reticular activating system, it's like the part in your front of your head that if you ask a question or a thought, that part of your brain, it might be in the back, I don't know, but while you're going off enjoying your life, your brain will start looking or navigating or thinking of the answer. Because like sometimes you'd be like, I wonder what the name of so and so's cat, sister's cat from such and such name, such and such time is. Like, man, that cat's name was so funny and weird. Oh my goodness, we used to laugh about it for hours. And so maybe you're like, yeah, what was that? And they're like, yeah, whatever. And so then you walk around, and then maybe a day, an hour, a week goes by, and then somebody says something or something comes on a commercial and the name pops up and you're like, oh my goodness, that's what it is. So you have to start using your mental magic, and that's just one mental tool you can do to bring your subconscious thoughts to the conscious, so you're not stressing yourself out. You're more in the alignment of being in receptive mode instead of action and force mode. And then you are allowing things to happen. So if you know anything about law of attraction, the art of allowing, all that stuff, you'll know it's really important to do that when it comes to manifesting, because that's the best way your highest good can come to you. All right, so you can manifest your own wonderful future. Every new journey starts with that first step. So you have to end to begin. The Fool encourages us to embrace fresh starts and opportunities that life offers. Picking this card indicates you are absolutely correct to have a sense of faith and optimism. Maybe you're lacking optimism. What is that? 6, your secret motivation. Trust that everything will unfold as it should. You're being reminded of untapped talents, ideas, and opportunities that you possess. You have it all within you, baby. You got it, baby. Baby. So, you have the power to shape your own destiny and explore a wide range of options. Travel and dramatic life changes are a well start and can lead to personal growth and transformation. Be open to new things and willing to take risks. You can break free from stagnation. Trust in the process of life. and trust in the universe, trust in God, Yahweh, whoever you believe. You are protected and supported as you embark on your new journey. Protected and supported. So what would you do, Virgo, if you had faith that you were protected and supported? Protected and supported. Finally, Virgo, what can you accomplish? What does that say? 8 of Wands. Communication, fast changes. I am open to the flow of the universe. Virgo, if you are open to the flow of the universe, you can let fast changes happen to you. Not yet, but trust the process. Let's see. Be on your toes. This card is all about rapid action, quick changes, and swift approach of events. Because it might be at a family gathering. It might be at some event where you have your guard down. It looks like your dreams are going to manifest much more quickly than you anticipated. The 8 of Wands signifies receiving important information, propelling you to action. Maybe you get that restraining order, or you get that contract voided. Travel could certainly be on your personal agenda. There should be positive news if you're searching for a new job or canvassing others for practical help. Watch out that money isn't flowing out as fast as it comes in. Were we talking about that, Virgo? If you're looking to move, things should go smoothly and swiftly. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you want to move, but you don't know if you'll have enough to. In love, online dating can work for you, and existing relationships move fast. Like out the door, maybe. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. It's your life. It doesn't end. All right, but this reading is going to be ending. Your life doesn't end, but this reading will. But before I go, I'm going to end it with a couple of happy messages to help you in this particular season in life. First one will be from the Seasons deck. Holy Spirit, can you give my Virgo collective a message that will help them for this particular season in their life? Jesus, transformation and awakening, faith and expectation, spirituality and revelation, optimism and happiness, hope and new opportunities. I'm getting a lot of yellow and orange. So something may be happening with your solar plexus and sacral chakra. This is with Gemini. So Virgo, I will put a link for my chakra imbalance quiz to see if you possibly have an imbalance in your solar plexus and what is that? Solar plexus and sacral chakra. And I'll also put a link to my chakra blog posts that'll help you understand, because like if you have certain health issues that could be linked to the stress and stuff from the situation, it could also be indicative of whatever chakra imbalance that you have. So yeah. All right, so it says a solar eclipse represents intense transformation and awakening. Today, you may experience a profound inner shift. Pay attention to sudden revelations and changes as they could lead to far-reaching effects in your life. Faith and expectation says hope is the lighthouse guiding your way forward. Today, hold on to your faith in the future. No matter what challenges you face, keep hope in your heart. Hope allows you to see the light in the darkest times, encouraging you to move forward. Spirituality and revelation. The aura symbolizes spirituality and revelation. Today, you may experience profound insights or spiritual revelations. So maybe this is I'm seeing, because of this, the rainbow. Maybe this is a same-sex relationship. Maybe this is a polyamorous relationship. Maybe this is the rainbow for the child. Maybe this is a rainbow child, and you realize that you had a first child, and sorry if this triggers anybody, drop a jaguar if it resonates and you don't want to know what part, but maybe you had either a miscarriage or an abortion with this individual before, and that was really tough, and you got pregnant again and still wasn't acting right, but going to keep the kid. Auroras could be important. Solar eclipse, something could have happened around a solar eclipse. All right. But have to remember that if you keep the faith and if you have hope, you will have the optimism and happiness. Okay. It says joy is the energy of optimism, reminding you that every moment of life is worth celebrating. So even if you leave, celebrate it. Today, carry a light heart and look for the little things that bring you happiness and fulfillment. So sometimes you just have to take your mind off of and that's so right, because sometimes if you focus too much on the negative, you don't allow the positive to come in, because that's a completely different vibration of manifesting. What is that? I'm going to put a link to Emotional Scale blog. Okay, so if you don't know anything about me, I am a exercise physiologist, health coach, life coach, holistic nutritionist. I mainly work with busy professionals suffering from chronic stress, anxiety, and depression, and I help them overcome past trauma and limiting beliefs in order to create the best while getting in the shape of their lives. So I help them heal past trauma and overcome limiting beliefs by getting in the best shape of their lives so they can create the life of their wants, be it the relationships, the career, the family, all that good stuff. So I have a bunch of blogs, other resources. I have another YouTube channel that I was doing. I stopped getting inspired from those videos, and so I think I was mainly prompted by spirit to log those stories of my life, because it was a really dark time of my life, just for the sake of me to start this channel now. And so I say that because maybe you have started something in the past and you never, you just was like, okay, it's just like I've done it for so long, so I just kept doing it. And you just like, okay, I'm just gonna put it to the side. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but and maybe it's time to bring that out and use it because it can help you. All right, so I'm prompted to do 2 more spreads for you, Virgo. Oh, Jesus, my Cancer, Virgo, and Gemini, y'all really have drained me. Y'all drained me. Emotional roller coaster. I don't know, you may have heard that song. You may know that song. Child. Let me know in the comments. Drop a jaguar if it resonates. Spirit, any messages for my Virgos on this wonderful Christmas Eve? Just God, what if somebody was like messing with you and you had family members that passed around this time? This is a lot, Spirit. I appreciate the message, but this is a lot. All right, so I'm going to take 3. Slow down. Oh, wow. Slow down and take your time. There is no need to rush everything. You are already doing your part. Trust that what belongs in your life is already making its way towards you. Next, you are not moving too slowly. Drop the self-induced pressure. You are at the sweet spot between taking care of yourself and still making advancements on your goals. Virgo, Spirit loves you. On this path, there is no such thing as being behind. Smile, breathe, carry on. Oh, Jesus. Last, where you are right now is where you are supposed to be. Don't compare yourself to others. That only adds pressure. Take each day as it comes and for what it is. You are a better person than you were yesterday. Growth isn't easy, but you got this. Okay. All right. Count all of your blessings, even the small ones. Show gratitude and appreciation for all that you have in your life. What is that? Oh, the Empress card. What this was referring to. Show gratitude and appreciation for all you have in your life and all that has yet to come into it. Your best days are still ahead of you. Isn't that a wonderful thought? Now, if you find yourself stuck in a situation you are unhappy with, ask yourself, why are you still there? Is it fear of the unknown, leaving toxic situations, or people can be the best thing you could do for your soul and your spirit? Leaving toxic situations or people can be the best thing you could do for your soul and your spirit. Be fierce. Spirit said, Amber, Jenny Jaguar, Jenny, read these cards. Say you wouldn't plant a seed and then dig it up every few minutes to see if it has grown. So why do you keep questioning yourself, your hard work, and your decisions? Give me a hand. Come on. Flip it over. Stop that. Now, have patience. Stop overthinking and keep watering your seeds. Okay? Keep going. Keep going, Virgo. Child. Sometimes walking away is the only option, not because you want to make someone miss you or realize they took you for granted, but because you finally respect yourself enough to know you deserve better. Virgo, you getting one more card. You hear me? One more. Because I love you. One more card, Spirit. Why did Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston song Miracles came up? That's what came out. Who knows what miracles will achieve when you believe? Somehow you will. How is that? With bravery. All right. So you're being asked to pay extra close attention to all the big and small miracles that have already occurred in your life, and also to those that are currently occurring and are still to come. Miracles surround you. Be on the lookout for them. Then lastly, you're being chat and then let it go. You can't make this up. You're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear. Stop being afraid, Virgo. Do the do. Okay? Which it's understandable. We get it. We get it. You're afraid. You're afraid. Oh, fear over faith. Okay. So I'm going to put some resources. I'm going to put some resources for fear of change and fear or faith. Don't worry, Virgo. I got you. I got you, Virgo. I got you. I'm going to put some resources in the description box for you, Virgo. That will be my Christmas gift for you. So, what does it says? You've been putting off something because of fear, which is understandable. But you do have the strength and bravery to make this decision. And you will feel so much lighter when you do. Okay? So Virgo, that was it. I hope this helps. Please like, share, drop a jaguar or some cat paw prints in the comments if this resonated or if you want me to pick up on your energy. If this helps, please let me know. I take care. Happy holidays, and I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.